Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. Stock Markets with Bruce, live from Palm Desert, California. It's Monday, February the 12th, 2024, the Monday after Super Bowl. And congratulations to the Chiefs. They beat the 49ers by 3 points or so, 4 points. What a game. Unbelievable. I guess it was 3 points. They'd have to kick the field. They have to kick the point after, so the game is over as soon as the touchdown was had. But entertaining event, I suppose. Very satisfying for the Swifties and and for the networks. They got a lot of camera time for a certain Miss Swift, and there you go. How about that? Love prevails. Good stuff. Welcome everybody to the show. Glad you're here with me today. Not a lot going on in the pre-market as far as movement goes. The markets are they're not up to too much at this point. The Dow's down 37 points, 0.1%. No change on S&P, pretty well 1/4 point either way. We're flat right now, and we're up 5 points on NASDAQ, so it's kind of quiet at the moment. Oil down 72 cents, but that brings it to 76.12 a barrel in Texas. So that's about $3 higher than last week or so. We've been 70 to 75 most of the last couple months. 76 at the moment. That's the story. Lots of world events to watch. Yeah, sure. We keep an eye on those. Lots of U.S. Developments to watch, I guess, politically, sure. Events happening in war zones. Yep, there's all that too. But I guess for most of us, it's, what have you done for me lately? Where are we at here? Where are we really going? And why are we going anywhere? The unemployment rate is historically low. Jobs are begging, 9 million in America, zillions in Canada as well. Canadian economy is theoretically sputtering along, like the American economy seems to be sputtering, but they're both growing. Whereas in Europe, they're not sputtering, they are in decline, and it's not good there. So we got that. We have what else? Interest rates. No cuts being talked about for interest rates. Like nothing. They're now saying that by May we might know what the numbers are for the economy as a whole to decide whether we're going to raise or lower rates for the rest of the year. I think we're going nowhere for the rest of the year. I think the rates can stay right where they are for the whole year. The big concern right now is the fact that all those job actions we heard about last summer, the strikes and the potential strikes and deals that were cut with the auto workers, unionized workers for UPS, airlines, and many other employees of hospitals and healthcare centers, and these huge union deals. They were not 2 and 3% raises. Those were substantial 6 to 10% pay raises for multiple years. And we know that Boeing's union has come to Boeing already to tell them the negotiations we're having now will basically be 40% pay raises. So that's the story that we're talking about, and we're going to go 40% higher for the next 4 years, or we're just not talking. That's the story. So the reality of that is that this is an echo effect on inflation. When pay raises kicked in on Jan 1, they now will filter through the system as a whole. And a lot of corporations have already been raising prices, as we're well aware. Wherever you shop, prices have gone up substantially. This is now going to be measured through the government's forecastings. And we could see a 4 to 5% inflation rate actually show up for the second half of the year. If that is actually the indication, and the Fed gets a whiff, as they're already sniffing it out, they see this becoming a reality. You're not going to see a single interest rate cut, I'm sorry to say. And that means higher for longer. as we've been talking about, I've been saying it, higher for longer on interest rates. So don't be looking for a 2% prime rate or a bank rate of 2% with mortgages at 3. Forget about it. You're not, that's never going to happen in your lifetime again. That's how rare was it in the first time around. It's just not going to be there the second time around. Sorry. Good news for the stock market. Okay. In a funny kind of way, the Magnificent Seven, as an example, but probably the next 20 largest successful companies behind the Magnificent Seven. All right. All of these outfits are sitting on cash. None of them are in desperate need of borrowing any money to pay bills. So Apple with $175 billion in cash, and Microsoft apparently 80 billion to 100 billion, Oracle with 20, 30 billion, and Facebook with 40, 50 billion, and on. I don't have the exact figures for each company, but they are in the tens of billions per organization across the board. Tesla sitting on 24 billion cash. Lots of cash. They do not need to go to the bond market to borrow money to build a new plant or expand or refurbish an existing warehouse or anything of that nature. They are able to self-fund their own needs, which takes heat off the credit market, which means the credit market has to go somewhere else to borrow, to lend money to somebody. You can't lend money to Apple because Apple doesn't need it. And so there's a really good, borrower that you can't lend to, unfortunately. So where else do you go? Well, the United States government is able to borrow all it needs. But the reality for the U.S. government, oddly enough, under the existing president, believe it or not, tax receipts are up. People are employed full-time, part-time in the United States. Unemployment is at all-time record lows. This has a way of drawing income tax in to state governments and to federal governments. It's just the way it is. If the unemployment rate is 8%, you got 4% more people getting unemployment coming out of government coffers. Where here you got people contributing to the unemployment benefits, contributing to 401ks, contributing to retirement accounts, towards healthcare accounts, towards the whole thing, and spending money. So they're making money and they're spending money. Taxes flow to governments through activity. That's the bottom line. And so government coffers are flowing capital. There's capital coming in, capital going out, but it's not going out to the unemployed like it was several decades ago when George Bush Jr. Was in the White House for his last 2-3 years. The economy imploded, and the United States had a million people a month losing their jobs, if not more, for over a year. And the amount of money going out from the government coffers to compensate and carry people through unemployment was unbelievable. And the lack of capital coming into the government was compounding deficits like you wouldn't believe. It's not the case at the moment. So we're not hearing as much talk as we used to hear about the deficit being impossible to carry for the country, or it's a percentage of the GDP that is unacceptable. It's not. These discussions have virtually ceased. They come up every 4 years during election campaigns, but they're not the front page news anymore. At least not at this time, because too many people are busy working. They don't have time to read papers or their phones. They're too busy working. Okay. Anyway, that's that. What else was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, I was thinking over the weekend. Should I make a video this weekend and talk about any old thing, and if so, what? And I came across the story of Sofi. I came across the story that Sofi's short interest is at its all-time high. 150 million shares are shorted on Sofi now. 118 million last month for December. Now it's 150 million this month for January, the end of January. I thought, I should make a video about that. And while I was kind of running that through my mind, I was thinking about what other topic should I discuss, or whatever? What should I keep in mind on SoFi? And one of them was a lot of analysts out there, as you know, are coming up with their opinions on what SoFi is all about. One guy said it was a $3 stock, and then he revised it to a $4 stock. And others are calling it a $7, $8 stock where it is now. Some are 10, some are 15, whatever. Some of the talk is skeptical about how many members can they get, because we're approaching, I think, 8 million now customers. And I heard something this weekend that kind of made me chuckle, and that was Apple right now. Apple worldwide has 2.2 billion active users of their products. 2.2 billion active users of Apple products. Now, the reason I mention that is if you want to become an active user of an Apple product, something like this, in theory, you need only go to your cell phone provider, and they'll probably have a deal for you that you can, sign up for a 2-year deal or a 3-year deal. You could probably walk out of a shopping mall, little kiosk, with a brand new one of these, maybe for nothing down, or $100, or like not a lot of money from you at the moment. But if you want an iPad or you want a MacBook Pro, you're going to need to find financing if you don't have the cash. I mean, a MacBook Pro with all the bells and whistles, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to get one of those. So to be an Apple device user, you're either on the hook for a loan through your phone company, or you've coughed up some serious cash to get the device in the first place. What I'm getting at here is it's more expensive for you to be an Apple device user than to open up an account at SoFi. Because you can open an account with SoFi with $100, $50, doesn't matter. You can get a savings account, a checking account. As long as you sign up for SoFi's services, and let's say you authorize your employer to pay you every 2 weeks directly into your SoFi account, you set up something like that, and even if you're making $15, $20 an hour equivalent, they're going to welcome you with open arms. You can become a utilizer of the services of SoFi, and you may find that over time you're going to start to get promoted by SoFi for various products, maybe their credit card, maybe become a trader in their brokerage account. Why don't you transfer over your 401k, transfer over your IRA, transfer into SoFi all your financial stuff, and make this your hub, your financial hub, all on your phone. And so I thought, if 2.2 billion users are Apple device users, and SoFi is going to go global in its banking reach eventually. They're coming into Canada, and they want to go into Europe, and it'll take years, but it's going to happen. It took Apple years to become Apple. It's going to take SoFi years to become SoFi. In 10 years, how many members will there be for SoFi around the world? If Apple's at 2.2 billion today, would Apple be 3.2 billion a decade from now? Could SoFi be 30 million users, 50 million, 100 million users, and Apple have 3 billion users? What's the number? That kind of got me going. That got me going in a good way. I thought, wow, man, has SoFi ever got unlimited upside? Because you don't even have to sign a document at a bank branch to open up an account with SoFi. You remember what it used to be like? For those of you who are kids, if you're under 30, you probably don't know this. Have you ever been to a bank to open up a bank account? Have you ever gone through this? Because in the last 10 years, things have changed. Because, if you now go into a bank to open up a bank account, in Canada, this is a definite, you're almost viewed like a drug dealer. I mean, what money laundering tricks are you coming up with, fella? You're better off opening a bank account online and not doing it in person, because doing it in person is excruciating. Some of these institutions are handing you questionnaires about, where are the source of funds that you're depositing into your own bank account? I mean, where does that money come from? and it's just endless. It's absolutely endless. Have some of you seen questionnaires in your income tax forms lately? The kind of questions the government's asking you about where you make your money from and how you make your money. They want to know everything. It's quite surprising. Yeah, opening an account online is a lot easier because you can pick and choose, how far you want to go down this process. And if you don't like what you see, you can just shut the thing off and say, forget it. I'm not interested in opening an account with this crap. Whereas in person, it's kind of embarrassing to say, I'm not interested in answering these questions, and you walk out the door. Hard to do physically versus click on the phone or on a device. This is where I see SoFi really winning in the end. I think 30-year-olds and 35-year-olds and younger, as each year goes by, the direction of SoFi is the direction everyone will want to go. They're not going to want to get off their butts and walk into a bank branch and talk to some customer service representative and through all the paperwork and stuff. You just want to do it online. And after all, it's just a checking account or a savings account. It's just come on, help me out here. Let's get on with it. Patman, I opened up a SoFi account just as you were describing, Uncle Bruce. Direct deposit, checking, savings, getting rewards, 4.5% interest on savings balance, 0.5% on checking balance. The stock portal is great. Boom, right there. That is the new normal for banking. Okay. You want to open up a bank account in a physical bank branch? Boy, are you in for the third degree? Yeah, you're a money launderer. I mean, what do you want? Who are you? It's truly stunning. In any event, welcome everyone to the program. As soon of course as SoFi offers option writing, we're good to go. Of course, and we all know that. We're waiting impatiently, but it'll come. It'll happen. Anyway, yeah. A year from now, are they going to be at 10 to 12 million users? Are they going to add 1 million members every quarter or 1 million members every month starting a year from now? I can see that happening. It's over 500,000 users a month now, if I'm not recalling. No, it's 500,000 every quarter. It's going to be 500,000 every month. It's going to be 1 million a month. They're going to really parabolically blow out. And it's at the cost of small town, midtown, large city banks that, have forced you to come in there. Do you ever remember ordering checks? Have any of you never had to order checks, like checkbooks checks? I remember when checks were free, the bank would give you a little booklet, and you could choose the design on the front of your check that you could have for your checkbook. So that one would be flowers and one would be images of mountains, prairies, and whatever theme you wanted. They'd have like dozens of themes. You just look through the booklet. Oh, I like those. I don't even know if banks offer checks anymore. Do they? I'm sure they do, and you have to pay for them. Checks. I mean, what the heck's a check? Amazing. Aurora is here at number 75. Thumbs up. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, guys. I've been with SoFi for 3 years, says Alberto. I haven't had any issues. I am patiently waiting for full option trading. They will be my one-stop shop. Rock and roll, man. Exciting stuff. Absolutely exciting stuff. Welcome all to the program here today. Guys, it's nice to see you here. 16% of Americans who have jobs are not working today. They're taking today off. 16% absentee rate at the office every Monday after Super Bowl. I wanted to say Stampede because in Calgary, the Stampede starts on a Friday. Mondays and Tuesdays, Wednesdays, there's a huge absentee rate in Calgary because of Stampede celebrations. This is Super Bowl. It's just a one-nighter. Calgary has, 14 straight nights of partying in Calgary. It's something you gotta see sometime. Batman was number 1 today. Richard was number 2. Lame Duck number 6. Good morning, all. Burrow King Sound is number 12. Steve Butler number 12. I am up early fighting a cold. Poor me. We have a lot of Chief fans in the neck of the woods, so there's a lot of happy people around here. Honeybee number 14. CKT. I'm 17. Jason Laws is number 18. Marie B. I think I'm number 41 today. Number 24 for Amy. Melvin 26 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Lame Duck, a next year meet and greet at the with Uncle Bruce at the Super Bowl suite. How about that? Cow Tipper number 33, Karen number 44. Taylor Swift won the Super Bowl. The world is doomed. Susan Shops number 31. Dude is saying, let's go, everybody. Let's make some money here. Happy New Year, the year of the dragon, everybody, says Lissy. Lame Duck, New Orleans next year, Super Bowl. Mahomes, Cow Tipper says, was right that a microcosm of their season. Every game was like that. The last drive was sick, though. Anand Patel, good morning, everybody. John is here. Good morning, everybody. Hi, John Harpster. Parker Ivy's in the house. Hector Salamanca, number 47. Good morning, dude. I'm a golden monkey myself. Can I say John Anderson? Hi, everybody. Lame Duck is saying hello. 2027 Super Bowl, SoFi Stadium. How about that? Thank you. Robert, thank you for the thumbs ups as always. Alberto, good morning, Bagel Familia. Let's get this moolah. I'm here. We can now begin. Let's go. Good day from Dean. No sell is here. Earl is here. Earl Harwell, how are you, buddy? I got your email message. Wasn't sure what you were trying to tell me. I replied. I hope you're sure what I tried to tell you. Send me a private email if we need to figure out what we're trying to figure out. Let's keep on going. Welcome, everybody, to the program. JD, hi, Bruce. How have you noticed that squeezes don't happen anymore? I mean, have you noticed that? But these short sellers have figured out how to short without having to pay the consequences. It's frustrating. Thanks for what you do. Well, you got to remember the GameStop short squeeze was a one-off. It was a one-off. That's not normal. People expect GameStops to be normal now. It's not going to happen. Gonzo Cruiser number 85, but this SoFi short squeeze could be something if one happens here. Parker, I had been banking with Wells Fargo for years, but they were going to start charging a management fee for my checking account. I immediately switched to SoFi. I had an investment account since 2021. Interesting, huh? Aaron is here. Good morning, number 88. Thank you, my friend. Number 89. Thank you for these thumbs ups, everybody. Welcome to the program. Yeah, banks are basically, they have a way of getting rid of customers they don't want. They just start charging you fees for stuff they used to give you for free. Or they sort of say, we're bringing out new services and new features. If you've got 50 grand with us, everything's free. If you don't, you pay. People with less than 50 start walking if they can afford to. There you go. Bobby Atkinson, good morning, by the way. Good video yesterday. Thank you, Bobby. Joel Warner, I'm number 92, Bruce, on your thumbs up meter. You're getting 100 before the opening for sure. Thank you all. 228 of you are here. I welcome you. If you watched my video yesterday, I hope you found it interesting and informative. You liked it. You gave it a thumbs up, and you're here because of it. Thank you. I'm known as Uncle Bruce. I try to speak in plain English as to what's kind of going on and why. And we do a lot of talking around here about writing options on stocks that people either have had for years, or we go into option writing ideas on how you can write options on stock you don't have, but you would like to, make money off of from an options point of view. There's ways you can write stock options on stock you don't have that you're never going to buy. You don't ever want to buy it. You only want to make money on the movement of a stock or lack of movement on the stock by being an option writer as if you were a shareholder. And we do that here. We talk about it here all the time. If you feel that a stock has upward momentum in front of it because of a recent dip or big news coming out or what have you, then you write cash secured puts. You write put contracts. You don't have to buy call contracts to make money. You can write put contracts and make money. And the reason you do that instead of buying call contracts is buying a call contract is a suicide note. You're buying an entity that has a guaranteed expiry date and it's at a set level, and you're likely going to lose money on that transaction because time will bankrupt you. Whereas if you write a put contract, you will make money even if the stock doesn't do anything, because the put contract you're writing is it's a huge amount of money called premium, time premium inside that option that you are getting paid. So you're getting paid money today to offer a gambler time to lose money with over time. It's quite great. It's a beautiful system. Um, and so as the option expires out, as time goes by, these options run out of time, their value decreases. We call that shrinkage, the George Costanza shrinkage we talk about, jumping into a cold pool. You get paid for this shrinkage. And how? Oh, you sell the contract up here and you buy it for down here. It shrinks to a lower value. In many cases, options shrink so badly that viewers of this channel here are able to write put contracts or call contracts that shrink so that their values go down by more than 50%, maybe 80%. Some watch them shrink to zero because they are out of the money at expiry and have no value whatsoever. They keep the entire premium that they receive. The trick is writing the right contract for the right amount of time at the right strike price and figuring out when to get out. And that's where coming onto this channel really pays off for a lot of viewers. A lot of option writers hang out here talking to fellow option writers. And this gentleman here has created a website with 17 classes on how to write stock options and how they work and the philosophy of the business and tricks of the trade, the do's and don'ts of successful option writing, and so on. This is not a 2-minute course and then you're ready to go. This is a specialty. Being an option writer, you're becoming a specialist in an area of the equity market where generally the really high-end mutual funds and hedge funds hang out at, the institutional traders. This is where they make their butt up. And I am showing viewers of this channel who have as little as a couple of grand, $3, $4, $5, $10,000 and up, to also become an option writer. You can be a writer of options with $5,000. Unthinkable that you would not even be allowed in the front door of most investment houses now with a $5,000 account. You want to open an account and get a broker to help you with it. There's no such thing as that anymore. The SEC long caved to the investment masters in New York with their super PACs, billions of dollars per PAC. They long ago gave up trying to regulate the New York-based heavies over there as to what kind of people are allowed in their front door or not. They decided a long time ago and have paid off politician after politician, senators and congressmen alike, and all kinds of regulators. Many former senators and congresspeople are now employed as consultants to Wall Street and are well paid there, more than they ever got as a congressperson. Oh, and by the way, they don't have to be on the telephone 4 hours a day to fundraise to try to keep their seat. These folks now have real lives and go to the fancy parties. Oh, and get flown to the Super Bowl in the company jet. How many of those suites, those boxes, and how many of those exclusive suites all over the Vegas Strip were rented by and purchased for and by Wall Street firms for their clientele and their directors and their influencers and their promoters? It's staggering. It was a wonderful weekend for Vegas, and it was a wonderful time for Wall Street in Las Vegas, which frankly owns Las Vegas. After all, who do you think is financing every one of these multi-billion-dollar build-out casinos? It's Wall Street money. Bottom line, these are all publicly traded companies that now run Wall Street. It was good stuff. In any event, if you're hanging out here, you're figuring out, and it'll click with you that, oh my God, this guy's telling me and showing me how I can become a Wall Street kind of firm. I can become a very active option writer, and in effect, I could be doing what institutional investors are doing with the Wall Street guys on the markets. And that's exactly right. That's what I'm trying to get you to become. I'm trying to get you to the point where you can say to yourself, you have to convince yourself and your significant other and your family and whatever, that you're making more money with your money than you can make for somebody else for the money they give you at the job. That's what I'm trying to get people to do here, so that you realize I can't afford to give 40 hours of my life or 50 hours or whatever number you're being told to give with commuting time and everything else. You're realizing, no. I am not in a position anymore. Practically speaking, it costs me money to work for somebody else. I'm actually more valuable to myself and my family and my checking account if I manage my own assets like I'm learning to manage them with these kids over here at Stock Markets with Bruce. That's the realization that happens around here every day. This is a daily occurrence around here. More and more of my viewers, especially on weekends, they get a little bit of alone time, away from the boss time, a little calmer time, not to drive the kids all over for school practice and band practice and whatever. They get a moment, they get an hour, they get a 2 hours to go for a walk, whatever it is. And they realize, oh my God, the amount of money that I'm making in my trading account, writing options on an hourly basis is way more than I make at work. Now, the question is, can I get enough hours out of my own money to replace my work revenues? And some folks around here figure I can make 5 times as much money per hour being an administrator of my own wealth than at the office. How many hours of work have I got to be my own individual self-employed person? And the realization is I only need 10 hours a week of revenue from my side gig to equal my paycheck. After that, anything over that, I make way more than my paycheck. I mean, it's just, 20 hours a week, I make double. 40 hours a week, I make quadruple. This is what the realization is that happens here. So if you're new, you now know the motivation as to why people are hanging out here, the big objective. Get away from the day job and ultimately get to the point where you can make about $30,000 a month in revenue. At that level or higher, you have hit the sweet spot. You've now taken yourself to a level where you either call yourself retired, you call yourself self-employed, you call yourself a full-time asset manager, whatever you want to call yourself, but you're to the point at that moment where you're not dependent on anyone else for your livelihood, and you do not need to worry about being employed by anyone. You choose to be employed by someone at your choosing, at your leisure, whether it's a consulting basis, favor to an old firm that you used to work for. You'll work there for like a week and help out, or you'll be brought in as a 10-hour a week consultant from home, which is what you might want. It's up to you. But many of you are figuring out, have figured out, and will figure out that going forward, my game plan, Bruce, is to quit my job as soon as humanly possible, to work from home for myself only. And if I can quit a physical job where I used to go to work and replace it with a job, maybe 20 hours a week that I can do from home and trade as well from home, that right there is better off. I'm better off doing that than I am with what I've been doing. That right there is already the big win for me. This is already the home run. Now, as each month goes by and trading takes on a bigger percentage of the cash flow, which naturally it will, because you'll be very motivated to give it that kind of effort, it's only a matter of a few months, not even a year. You'll probably say, see you around, job. I don't even need that anymore. Way to go, kids. Welcome to the party, pal. I want to welcome you officially to the party, pal. Where's the official party welcome? Here we go. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you here. It's nice to see you all. We're in bare feet and we're a little beat up, but you know what? We got through it. We got rid of that employer, and we're now looking after our families. on our own, we'll take care of business here at the Nakatomi Tower. But don't forget that no matter how well this gig goes, you must honor the Knights of Ni. And do not think that you're some kind of a crusader and you can avoid having to honor the Knights of Ni. That will get you into big trouble, because have you seen these guys close up? You do not want to get on the wrong side of this guy. The Knights of Ni are out to get you and your money. So remember, it's time to consider the idea of honoring the Knights of Ni when necessary. And there you are. Welcome all to the party, pal. Welcome to the show. Welcome to this channel. Welcome to this group of regulars that are here all the time. Corinne knows exactly what I'm talking about, as does Patman. You do not mess with the Knights of Ni. Don't mess with these guys. Mandu knows, dude, Melvin. I don't even have to. You think these folks are kidding? They're not kidding. Parker Envy, neat. That's right. There you go. Welcome all to the party. Great to have you here. Mandu number 5, thank you. Juan, please preach, Uncle Bruce. Preach. Go, baby, go. Stephen Butler, I like that Rocket Lab video. You explained the cap call thing very well. Like you say, explain in plain English. Sofi musings are always good as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, since Alberto's here, you feel a free talking squeeze? Could Jen be worried? Oh, thank you all. Thanks for being here, and welcome all to the party and to the gang and the group and to the Ni emoji thon here. Richard knows, Deep Value knows, Farmalist knows, Big E, they know. Neat emojis must be rendered to honor the Knights of Ni. Do not make this man angry at you. The Knights of Ni are serious business, and I don't care how righteous you feel you are, and that you feel you're here because you're of royal descent or anything like that. It's not going to help you. The Knights of Ni rule all, and you definitely want to be invited to the party, pal. Welcome to the party, pal. And let's have some fun today. Let's make some dough, and don't get caught with Twinkies on your dashboard. That could be rather messy. How about that? It could just be somewhat messy, and you don't want to get caught doing that. Welcome everybody to the show this morning. I'm so glad you're all here. Have you folks noticed AI this morning? Hector makes a good point. Good old AI had a bit of a pop there. Something good's going on. Yes, definitely. It's been a good little run lately, hasn't it? For AI, they were in the 24 level about a week ago, and we got into the 26.7 level, Wednesday, Thursday. Now 29.21, up 74 this morning. A huge short position is also on that stock. Nvidia's up another 540 at 726. Quite amazing. As I say, Rocket Lab up 9.5 cents at 443 in the pre-market. Nothing on Sofi at the moment. Looks to be about 814 or so. GameStop down about a nickel. Matterport quiet. 23andMe at 62.8 quiet. Spire up 6 cents at 10.50 a share with that $12 private placement that they put together. Apple's down 36 cents. Goldman down 71. Cisco's down 3. Tesla down $1.25. The pre-market ARC Innovations up 12. Microsoft down 19 cents. Pfizer down 5. HBQ up 6. The Google shares are down 34 cents. Amazon is up 32. Nvidia is up, like I said, 5. We're down 60 on Unity. Adobe up 4. The Spiders are down 18. The Qs are down a penny. Netflix is up 131. IBM up, make that negative 56. Meta, Facebook down 50. Vanik Semiconductors is up 51 cents to $204. Home Depot up 75 cents. Enphase Energy, $123.89, up 142 this morning. Palantir is down 50 cents at 23.88, and Uber down 11 cents at 70.80, just below its all-time highs at the moment. That's what we've got here with the Dow off 33, S&P down 1 3/4, Nasdaq down 9 1/2 points. Okay. Welcome all to the show. Lorraine, good morning. Number 109. Thank you. Aurora, neat. That's right. It's time to honor the Knights of Knee. Absolutely. Splair's in the house. Peanut flips are gorgeous. And 17 minutes until the bell. Go Rocket Lab. Hector, neat average trader. Hello, Clippers. I love the stream. Is Matterport still a good buy long term? Love Matterport. I love Smart Rent. I love Matterport. I believe down here, you just buy this stuff up and average down. If you've got a higher average, just nibble it up if you can. Yeah, they're about to go cash flow positive. I think the second half of this year. That's some analysts have come out positively on Smart Rent and Matterport lately. But they're not stock market darlings. Let's say it that way. They're not front page news stocks. They're not a Magnificent Seven. They don't have that kind of a following. They need to generate profits, and they're about to do so. But you're still going to have to be a patient investor to sit on the position, let them generate revenues, and go from there. Now, the one thing that could change everything, and there's always just one thing that could change everything. Never forget the fact that just one thing can happen. That would be if Matterport or Smart Rent were to do a capped call transaction deal with a senior convertible note. If they were to pull that off, and I'm not saying they can't, because if Rocket Lab can, anyone can, in my opinion. Any company as close as Rocket Lab to profitability, which Matterport and Smart Rent definitely are, these guys could pull off this kind of a deal too. And that would really put a trigger onto their stock. But I have no news of that. I wish I did. If I see it, if I hear about it, if any of you hear about it, you let me know. I'll let you know. But I do like Matterport, Rocket Lab, Smart Rent. Yeah, I do like them. Sofi, of course. Touch Grass. What was that? Curly from City Slickers? It might have been. It might have been Curly from City Slickers. Maybe not. Just one thing, though. Remember, just don't make this man mad. I'm telling you. I'm warning you. Do not. Don't anger these people. And welcome to the party, everybody. Glad you're all here with me today. Funny times on Monday. Thank you, Average Trader. You got it, buddy. Rock and roll. Cheers, everyone. Welcome to the party. It's 15 minutes till the opening. And not much yet in the pre-market going on. But, hey, there are trillions on the sidelines wondering, should I be in daily interest checking accounts, savings accounts, bonds? Or should I be in the equity market? Where should I put my money? That's what they want to know. Certain stocks are getting attention. Some stocks are not. Who cares says, good morning, everybody. Bobby Atkinson. If not Curly, it was his brother then. That could have been his brother. There you go. Welcome all to the program with me here, Stock Marks with Bruce. Monday, February the 12th, the day after Super Bowl, live from Palm Desert, California, where we are headed for the 70s in temperature this week. The rains have come and gone. We're dried out here. It's gorgeous. Everything is fabulous. And so the weather is improving. Just the last 3 days have been great, which is normal for us here. This is the desert we're supposed to have. That's why we're here. Welcome all to the party. And it's great to see you around. If you have any questions about your trading, your options, let me know. As I was saying last week, if you're thinking of being an option writer and you don't have enough money to buy 100 shares of NVIDIA or 100 shares of Apple or Microsoft or Netflix or anybody else, you can't afford a $600 or $700 stock, $70,000 at a time. But you got 5 or 10 or 15 grand and you want to be in the options market with those names. It can be done. It can be done through doing call option credit spread trades or put option credit spread trades, where you write a call, you buy a call, and the difference is a credit in your account immediately, and you get the size You get to determine the actual risk level of the trade. You get to determine how long the trade is good for. You get to determine the pricing of calls, whether you've written them or buying them. You get to decide those. And all the rules are made by you, the creator of the option. Now, you're listening to me going, good God, Bruce, those are 10 different things I don't know. I don't know how to do all this stuff. I know you don't know. That's why I'm here. Writing options is an art, and it is a skill, and it requires some studying. But all the payoffs can be dramatic, and the change in lifestyle and the change of your account's behavior will be profound. But you must invest into the knowledge, and that means you have to cram into this little nugget in your head here. You have to cram in the knowledge of how options work and what you need to know as a writer of options. The good news is, it isn't, I guess good news, bad news. There isn't one lesson that gives it all to you. There couldn't possibly be. I've done 17 lessons on my website that you can head over for and grab one at a time to learn the art of becoming an option writer. And I do it in a plain English way. So there's the good news for you. If you want to learn how to become an option writer and increase the odds of you making money upwards of 90% every time you do an option write, you want to give yourself those kinds of winning odds, there are classes available that you can go to that are in plain English to give you a leg up on how the option market actually functions. What is a call option? What is a put option? Who makes them? How do they disappear? Can you close out your option position early? What kind of what do you physically have to do to create an option? How do you enter an order to do an option right? We go into the basics at lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As each lesson goes along, more knowledge is heaped on so that you can add to the knowledge base. You hang out here with this gang over here all the time. Take those classes. Between those two events, you will very quickly get the lingo around here. You'll quickly figure out, oh, that's what you're doing. Actually, what you're doing isn't all that complicated. No, it actually isn't that complicated, but it can be overwhelming for those of you who try to just, I don't need no stinking lessons. I need no stinking badge. I can do this. Those are the viewers that get crushed every time. And you cannot shortcut this. I'm sorry. There is no shortcut. You need to take a college class on how options work. The problem is there are no college classes at college that were available to you or your children today. You want to tell me what school in your neighborhood has a high school teacher that shows your kids how options work? Is there a high school anywhere where you have children that has a teacher that's so cool that talks about the apps on phones to do with stock trading? I don't know. Maybe 1 in 1,000, maybe. And maybe that teacher gets disciplined from time to time because they're off the curriculum. Again, I don't know. I know when I was in school, there were no stockbroker anything classes. Public companies versus private companies, I had no idea what that meant when I graduated. College, university, nothing that I'm aware of. Maybe some business classes, maybe 3rd year, 4th year. I mean, clueless. I have 17 classes for you in plain English where I've taken my 40 plus years of experience and just condensed it into, 2-hour classes. Each one's about 2 hours, give or take. And now you can take them at your leisure, watch them again and again if you like. You can ask me a question by sending me an email. I'm the prof. You can send me an email. I just watched class number so-and-so. You were talking about this, and I don't quite understand how that works. Is it this way or is it that way? That's what I'm there for. I'm your prof. I'm able to help you on an ongoing basis. You're here with me every day, Monday to Friday. Where else can you see the professor every day, Monday to Friday, when the market is open? I don't know about the other websites out there. I don't know about the other YouTubers out there. I don't know how open they are and, engaging they are with you. We all do it our own way. Okay. There are other YouTubers out there who have courses on becoming day traders and becoming smart investors and getting into real estate and getting into this or that or finding a side gig. I mean, how many millions of YouTubers are trying to show you a way to get into a side hustle? I mean, make $100 a day, make $500 an hour. I mean, all this hype. We've been doing this for 3 years here. I've been on the air 3 years now, since January 21. And about March, April 2021, I started talking to you guys about writing options. And here we are 3 years later, still doing it, 17 classes later, and we got a bunch of people here who do this full time now. This is all they do. They don't work anymore. They're only doing this. It didn't take 3 years for people to quit day jobs, by the way. There are ways to reorganize your lives where you could, in theory, in 3 months from now, be in a position to already say, I'm out of here, boss. I have found another way, and I'm working with this group over here, and I can also paper trade these trades these guys talk about through Fidelity and these other sites, these so-called apps. I can paper trade all these contract trades to see if this is real or not. You can find out for yourself whether this actually works or not. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take Splayer's word for it. You don't have to worry about what Alberto says or what Beach Boy says, whatever they say. You don't have to believe them. You should believe them, but you don't have to believe them. Savage of Wall Street and all the others who are here, there are a zillion of viewers here, some of which you hear from, many of which you don't, who are writing options full-time and have long ago said goodbye to their day jobs and are much happier doing what they're doing now, and much more financially happier as well. It's up to you if you want to really get into it, though. You've got to want it. There you go. Thank you all. Thank you for joining me. Larry Titus, number 117, he's going to ring the bells rather shortly. Joe is saying that on Monday, Citi reinstated coverage on Rocket Lab, issuing a buy rating and establishing a price target of $6. Wow, go figure. That's incredible, Joe. What are the odds, Joe, that a U.S. brokerage firm would institute coverage on Rocket Lab the week after Wall Street raises $355 million for these guys with a conversion price of $5.13 up with a $6.57 stock price? Wow, is this great or what, Joe? Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting us in on that. This is the beginning of the beginning. Yes, I'm just JR. 119 thumbs up. Good morning, everybody. Let's get them clams. John Biscuit, surely option right yields little more than putting your money in a good paying bond. Surely. Splayer, it's giving a lot of time, cash back. JR, Patman, you can also book travel there. They have partnered with Expedia, a platform I use all the time. I see savings coming my way. Welcome, everybody. Mr. Prima, the option. Happy Monday. Time to fill our pockets. Alberto, and our Wednesday sessions, and our answered emails, and our early gold bagel member trading sessions. Come on now, Uncle Bruce. You are the GOAT. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you so much. Believe this, man. He's not kidding. Touch grass, you demand, Bruce. Marcus, number 125, thumbs up, Bruce. You are on your way to 200 thumbs ups today. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, all of you, for joining us. Thank you, everyone, for supporting this channel, however you're supporting us. We love you. And Jen and I are just thrilled that you're a part of our family. Let's see if we can get some dinero into your pockets today. You might as well take it, because I can tell you right now, a whole bunch of private jets have been leaving Las Vegas since last night and all day today and all day tomorrow, filled with people who had a wonderful time in Las Vegas over the last week or so. And some of these folks were dropping $100,000 a day, $50,000 a day, $20,000 a day of money that you gave them because you were a sap way back when, and you just bought and sold stock, and you thought that's how you make money in the stock market. You just buy it and then you sell it. Isn't that how it's done? And then how many saps out there that you're figuring out now are out there buying and selling options only? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's insane. Ken Bigelow, welcome to the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce membership level. Thank you, Ken. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm glad to see you here. You're among friends. You're among friends who are here to make a whole bunch of money. Farmerless, Uncle Bruce, could the Rocket Lab deal be a prelude to a possible merger with, say, Boeing, Northrop, or other Defense Department darling? Doubt it. I doubt it. I think this is a call for independence. I think this is a way to stay independent. I don't see them being a takeover offer. No, I think this is a ticket where they're going to go to $10-12 a share, and maybe beyond that. But first things first, we got to get to 5, then we get to 6, then we get to 7. But this is the beginning of, I think, this announcement here that Joe kindly filled us in on. Right there, Citibank recommending Rocket Lab. Hello, Wall Street firm recommending a $4 stock. When's the last time you had one of those? Think hard, real hard. Unthinkable. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen that Wall Street recommends $4 stocks. Something's going on. What is it? I think I know. I think you should know. You probably know too. Yes, indeed, kids. Welcome to the party, pal. We just got the. There's a gun just went off right there. Luca, I'm number 132 here. Good afternoon, all. How we doing? Welcome back, my friend. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. We are having fun till Daddy takes the T-Bird away, baby. Let's get going here on this market. We're opening in a minute, so let's roll. 445, 446 on Rocket Lab a few moments ago. We're watching. We'll be watching that all the time. This is the beginning of the beginning. We'll see how this market wants to start the party off here, kids, and we're ready to roll. Let's have some fun and make some money. Oh baby! First Yahoo, then Uncle Bruce, Bo, Citibank, go Rocket Lab, go and stocks, go. Larry Titus, Bruce. I rung the bells. It's official. We're open. We're trading, baby. We're up and running. No question about it. Ken Bigelow is in the house. How can the market not go up? Ken's here. It's KB's in the house. It's a done deal. I mean, come on. You think Ken joins channels because he wants to for fun? No, Ken's here for the money. And if Ken joins, that means you have to join. Thank you all. Larry, let's go. Richard, the Knights of Knee. Don't forget to honor the Knights of Knee. Go on, Larry, says Luca. Thank you very much, buddies. Don't make this man angry. This is the dumbest move you can make. You must honor the Knights of Knee and take your share of the profits. Profits are to be had. And welcome to the party, pal. Nice to see you around here. All right, kids. Nice to see you. Giddy up, everybody. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Let's find out what the markets have going here. We're down 35 on the Dow, down 2 on S&P, down 10 on NASDAQ. Not much yet. As expected, it was a quiet pre-market, but we'll see how things open up this morning and settle in. And what else have we got going on here? Uber seems to be up about 26 cents right now. Sofi is up 9 at 8.22. From what I can tell you, let me just double check my thing here. Yeah, at 1.3 million, we're at 8.22 on this on Sofi. 14.77 on Rocket on GameStop. We're up 11. Rocket Lab is 4.54, up 20 cents. Rocket Lab 4.54 on 2.1 million shares right now. What's going on here? Okay, just closed an upsized offering last week, 355 million, and now Citibank is recommending them. Yeah, get ready for more. Get ready for more. Yeah, kids, it's going to be fun here. Going to be real fun here. Go, baby, go. Say Sofi 8.22, 8.23. The high of the day, 8.23 now on Sofi. Uber up 23 cents. After Rocket Lab's little pop here, 462 on Rocket Lab now, up 28 cents. AI's up 77, Apple down 57, Enphase up $2. Rocket Lab now is traded 2.1 million to open the morning. This is highly unusual. We trade 2 million a day. We got 2 million in 2 minutes on Rocket Lab. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Hello? Biff is calling. Does anyone get it yet? The street is being introduced to Rocket Lab by Wall Street. Yeah, get ready, guys. We're about to go. It's looking great. Congratulations, those of you who bought the stock last week when I begged you to do it, and the week before. Congratulations to those of you who've written call, cash secured put contracts, all those options. Payday is going to be a beautiful thing. Giddy up, everybody. Well done, everyone. All right, 816 on Sofi, up 3. GameStop up 13 now. As we are starting to open up the markets here, the indexes are slowly coming together. We're only down 7 or 8 on the Dow, if not even green. S&P almost green. Nasdaq only down 4. Oil down 35 cents. All righty, there it is. Larry says, let's go. Richard Garland, neat. Susan Shops. So for those of us who wrote last week, $4 and $5 strikes, cash secured puts on Rocket Lab expiring Jan 25. Should we buy back today? No. Just fold your arms and relax and just enjoy the ride. We have only just begun. You don't want to even be thinking about buying back cash securities until you hit 550. Really, 550 or up. And even then, let's see what the volume is every day. This kind of volume to start the day already, this is a clear sign. Everything's changed. Everything has changed. Perception, the awareness factor. You're going to see, I believe, more Wall Street buy recommendations coming out left, right, and center. Don't worry about the gyrations of the stock. Don't try to play the swings. Don't get into the penny game. Stay the hell out of there. Fold your arms, sit back, and let it do its thing, because a ton of stock has been eliminated from the free float. And you're aware of it because you're here with us. You understand that a whole ton of stock of Rocket Lab doesn't trade anymore. It has already been taken off the board by the backers of this $355 million deal with a 513 conversion. If I got my numbers correct, 70 million shares have been taken out of the street, at least, with maybe another 35 to 50, 70 million more out of the 294 that existed, that were free trading, that are technically free trading. I think right now 100 plus million of those 294 are not tradable anymore. They're theoretically free trading, but they're not for sale. They have been offered. They're being offered for sale to the institutions that put up the 355 million, and it's locked up. It's all locked up, and we're going to go higher. So, Richard, Spire is pushing to $11, by the way. Spire, the little old satellite company that could. How about that? 465 on your Rocket Lab now. We're up 32 cents, 466. We've only just begun, as the Carpenters used to say. And we're at the high of the session on Rocket Lab. We've got Spire having a nice little opening to the morning. We'll take that all the way to the bank. Thank you very much. They did a deal at $12 last week on their private placement, and that showed me that an outside company valued these guys at least at $250 million. That is pretty interesting stuff. We're at 1084, up 40 here. High of the day, $11 already. Market cap at the moment 233, and the private placement showed it at 250 private value at a minimum. And I don't think that's the reason they bought it. I don't think they bought the stock at $12 because they think it's worth 250. I think they bought it at $12 because I think they think it's worth 500. That's why you do that. Would you recommend buying in Rocket Lab? Yeah, under 5, steal this stuff, absolutely. But up to you guys to decide what you want to do with your money. Yeah, if you can write cash secured puts, even better. Writing $5 cash secured puts to Jan 25 might be a really good idea on Rocket Lab, and has been for a while. Oh, isn't it fun out there, kids? 1090 on Spire right now. 1090 on Spire. 816 on Sofi. Rocket Lab 468, up 35 cents. Uber's up. Uber down 19 cents. Excuse me. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Party Pals. We've only just started to trade here on the week. Oh my gosh, what fun! What fun we're gonna have. Splair, I have three buy Rocket Lab positions on three different brokers. One of them 125 invested. I'm already up to 190. I'm doing great. Right on, Splair. And neat, rock on, neat. There you go. Way to go, Splair. Building and building and building. The Dow's off 16.8. Nothing serious. As I say, it's a quiet day on the big boards, but certain stocks are doing all right. 471 on your Rocket Lab now, up 37 cents. S&P up 0.22, Nasdaq's up 16. The oil is down 32 cents a barrel. There you go. Fun stuff to watch here. Other stocks, Apple down 62, Enphase up $2 to 124 now. AMD up 3, Adobe down 497, Netflix down 97 cents, Nvidia's up $11, 732 bucks. I think Wednesday is earnings day. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's this Wednesday. Tesla down 76 cents, Matterport down just 2 pennies, Spire at 1090 up 46, Smart Rent up 6.5 cents at 308.5, Owens Corning up 61. Unity up 28, Google down 34, Moderna down 125, Cisco down 50, Pfizer up 18 cents, IBM down 181, HBQ up 3 cents, Microsoft down $1.63, ME is unchanged, Amazon up 12, Home Depot up 261, Vanik Semiconductors is 204.60 up 77, Goldman Sachs up 136. Boeing down about a nickel. I make it up 19 now on Boeing. We're up 19 cents. Facebook up 220. Target up 209. JP Morgan down 79 cents. Costco 164 on the downside. $721 a share. Looking pretty good up there. Walmart is up 17 cents. Disney's up 129. American Airlines down 7 cents. AMC Entertainment up 2 pennies. DraftKings down 43 cents day after Super Bowl. Royal Caribbean up 170 to 118.60. That's backed off from its high, 52-week high of 133. That's 15 below the high of 52 weeks. Interesting there. Again, the stock shouldn't be anywhere near here, but it is. There you go, kids. Welcome to the party, everyone. Nice to see you all with us. Glad you're all here. Going to be an interesting day or 2 or 3 or lifetime for sure. We're up 7.7 points on the Dow. We're green now on all the markets. We're up a half a point on S&P. We're up 13 on the Nasdaq. So they've all turned slightly green. There wasn't much of a sell-off to start the morning, obviously. And we're 821 on Sofi. We've just popped up. We're up 8 cents now. GameStop's up $19 to $14.85. Looks like $15 is in its near future here. Rocket Lab 468.5 up 34.5. Uber down 29 cents at 70.62. So that's where we're at on that one. Welcome all to the morning show. I'm glad to see you here from around the world. Thank you for being with us. Let me know where you're watching us from. What's your temperature where you are? Are you guys getting that warm weather that other places are getting? I'm hearing unbelievable warm weather in the Northeast. What winter, people are saying. What winter? There's just no winter up here. It's been an interesting series of patterns of weathers lately. Pretty wild. Thank you all for popping through and saying hi. It's nice to have you here. We have on the thumbs ups meter, the official thumbs up meter that I'm showing now. It's coming in at 140. Thank you all for 140 thumbs ups. It's much appreciated. And congratulations, all of you, for joining up with the channel, becoming members of this channel, becoming subscribers to this channel. We thank you, Jen and I. We're very grateful. Jen, by the way, is doing great. For those of you who are asking about her condition, she had her left hip replaced last year. The right hip was done 3.5 weeks ago. Awesome. She's down to, I think, 2 more days of a pain pill, and then she doesn't have to take them anymore. She almost doesn't need them. Her ice machine is a couple hours a day only. she can use it all she wants. She only uses a couple hours a day. It's pretty good. She's getting around very well, using her cane most of the time now. The walker is occasionally used now. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. We're delighted, beyond delighted. Yeah, looking good. Touch grass. Phil saw his shadow. Mandu, thumbs, Splair, and total. I'm almost up $200 on Rocket Lab. Looking good to start the week, and I can still write 2 calls on GameStop. Way to go there, Splair. Splair is starting to make money. TJ Hybers, it's a balmy 27 degrees Celsius here on the island in Thailand. 27 Celsius, that's almost 90. Pretty nice stuff, man. Way to go. We're going to be in our mid 70s here later this week, so we're quite pleased. We're in the upper 60s now. Quite happy about that. By the way, we're up 13 cents on SoFi now, $8.25. GameStop up 29 to $14.95 a share on GameStop. $4.70 on Rocket Lab, up 36.5 cents. Rocket Lab volume, 3.7 million shares to start the morning. They'll be buying in them their hills. GameStop, 208,000 volume, and we're almost at $15. SoFi volume now, 3.3 million. At the high of the day, $8.25, $8.28 right now on SoFi. Uber is still negative just 30 cents at this point in time. And Spur's going, well, this sounds really fabulous. How you like that? $14.95 on GameStop. Interesting. We've got AI up 70 cents, 29.17 or so. Apple down 117. Enphase up $4 now. AMD up 159, Adobe down 680, Netflix up $1.27, Nvidia's up 760, Tesla up 45. Make that up 71 cents on Tesla. Spire 1056 up 12 cents. The total volume on Spire 61,000. Of course, multiply that by 8. 480,000 pre-split volume is what that is. It's active, but not, over the moon, but there's nothing for sale. The stock is tightly held, and it's attracting buyers because the company attracted a $12 buyer. That's why it's $10.50. Could there be more in the works? That's the $1 million question. Is there something else cooking at Spire? Are they really satisfied just doing a $10 million private placement for $12 a share? Or is there more behind this curtain than meets the eye? And that maybe is why the shares are doing as well as they're doing. I don't know. All right. 15-point gain on the Dow. 829, 830 on your SoFi. 1498 on GameStop. 1498 now. 15 is just around the corner. 471 on Rocket Lab. We're going up again. Hector, Uncle Bruce, if the U.S. economy remains strong without interest rate cuts from Jay Powell, then an interest rate hike to bring inflation further in control might be possible. What do you think? Yes, that's true. If inflationary numbers are going to show up in the second half of the year, we will at least stay where we are, but maybe go up another half a point. Very much so. Yeah, the U.S. dollar will strengthen even more. With a strengthening dollar, imports are cheaper. Costs come down to Americans. So, yeah, getting interesting. Splair, I think I would regret that. Was it Paramount move, actually? Even if it was really good, the stock dropped 2 days later, $2. So there was a possibility for a buyback instantly the same week to right later. I'm not sure what Splair is talking about there, but Rocket Lab was just obviously whatever's great. He's happy, and he should be. Splair should be a happy camper. Splair, like many other of my followers, we recognize the Rocket Lab deal, and we like what we see here. I think we've got some decent up moves coming for Rocket Lab, to say the least. We haven't even started yet. SoFi 828, 826, 828. We're the high of the day. I think 830 range. 830 has been the high. We're 828 right now on SoFi. Congratulations, cash secured put writers on SoFi. We're going higher. There's 150 million shorted on SoFi. Why on earth would people short it when they just turned a profit? It's incredible to me. A 30 million increase in the short position on SoFi the very week that they announced first-time profits, and they exceeded expectations and raised their guidance, and there are still 150 million shorted on SoFi. Those people deserve to die. Just an opinion. It's nothing personal. It's just business. It's not personal, okay? I'm not a mad person, really. Might be crazy, but I'm not mad. Flint Creek, snow coming tonight. A few days of winter. I was in flip-flops last week. Oh, my gosh. Slayer, I'm definitely happy for choosing that boat instead. Batman, what a great day today is. What is this? I like this game. That's what people are saying around here. I kind of like this game, Bruce. 8:30 on Sofi. 8:31. 8:31 new high on Sofi. How about that? Well, there's rumors out that Amazon and Alphabet might start paying dividends. Just rumors, folks. Nothing official. 8:30 on the old Sofi here. 8:31, looking okay. Looking just fine. 467 Rocket Lab up 36 cents. 470 now up 36.5 cents on Rocket Lab, going higher. 1496 on GameStop, taking another run at 15 here. It might be a little while, but we could break right through it. High of the day on Rocket Lab, 476 so far. Now at 470 here. 4.5 million traded on Rocket Lab. Very interesting trading volume. Excuse me, for Rocket Lab. the week or two after they announce their financing. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. There's. This is going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Anyway. Yeah. Here's in a report released yesterday. Jason Gursky from Citi initiated coverage on Rocket Lab. With a buy rating and a price target of $6, and we'll see what's going on. We'll see if others join in on that thing. I think there will be a bunch of Wall Street-based analysts jumping on the Rocket Lab bandwagon. I believe it. If they know what we know, they'll be all over it. Yeah, 8:30 on Sofi now, up 17 cents a share, and fascinating activities here. All right, we've got. Let's see. Here we go. 36-cent gain on Rocket Lab, 17 on Sofi, 31-cent gain on GameStop, 14.97 now. Matterport is up half a penny, nothing going on there. 23andMe is up not quite a penny. Spire up 25 cents to 10.66, 10.69. ATIP up a couple of pennies. SmartRent up 1.5 cents. Apple down 92. Goldman up 4.05. Cisco down 28. Tesla down 88 cents. ARC Innovations up 70. Microsoft down 259. Pfizer up 36. HPQ up 18. Google is down 47. Amazon is up 31. NVIDIA up 240. Unity Software up 82 cents. AI, though, C3.ai Inc. up 111 to 29.58. Adobe down 860. The Netflix down 4 cents. Spiders are up 12. The Qs are down 30 cents. IBM down 130. Meta Platforms, Sofi, that's Facebook, up 5.58. Vanik up 28 cents. Home Depot up 2.92. Enphase up $5. Palantir down a dime, and Uber off 26 cents right now. Welcome to the party, everybody, as we get things started off here. It's nice to see you all here. Splair, Rocket Lab up, Sofi up, GameStop up with the right positions that day. It's really adorable. Splair looks like they tried to smash Rocket Lab down, but now buying is coming in. Splair 466 low and a new buy back to 470. Rocket Lab 471.5 going up again. Bobby thinking of selling my 200 shares of DraftKings and rolling all into a Rocket Lab. I see. Well, you play it the way you want to play it. Fair enough. Giddy up, all 470 on the Rocket Lab at the moment. 1505 on GameStop. We just busted 15 out of there like a hot knife through soft butter. Nice. Sofi 838 up at 24. Spiders are up 16. Uber down 23 cents. AI up 119 now, 29.60. Apple down $1.09. Enphase up 560, AMD up 193. There you go, kids. You play the stocks you're comfortable with. You play the stocks you know. You play the stocks that pay the bills. And Bobby, you have to decide for yourself whether you want to shift or not, because you kind of know Rocket Lab very well. You know DraftKings very well. And so, figure it out. It's all good, buddy. Splitter, if you collect the game to prepare for the next game, it's definitely a good move as long as Rocket Lab is below 5, says Splitter. There you go. 472.5 on Rocket Lab. SoFi, 839. 839 on SoFi, up 26 cents. 841 is the high of the session now. SoFi just popped here a moment ago again. So SoFi getting a bit of a headwind, getting good tailwind, I guess. And this short position of 150 million shares, it has to resonate. It sooner or later the street figures it out. Not everyone is paying attention. Maybe that's just it. Okay. Thank you all for popping in and being with me. 472.5 on Rocket Lab, 1506 GameStop, 839 on SoFi. Giddy up. The Dow's up 29. We got a little pop there. We've got S&P ahead by about a point. NASDAQ 8.8 points better. Oil's up 7 cents. There you go, folks. Welcome to the party, everyone. I hope you're doing okay, and hope you're having fun out there. Whoever bought that Rocket Lab below 4 is the lucky one right there. So upper hills of the 5 level can include more of a risk factor. There you go. We're just going to watch and see how the market plays it out. Thank you all for joining in. You're all welcome to join us here at the party. Nice to have you here. We're kind of, messing things up at the Nakatomi Tower, doing what we can. Indeed, but do not forget to honor your friends, the Knights of Me. Do not mess with these guys. They can be extremely angry. You don't want that to happen. And remember, just one thing can turn it all around. Just one thing, everybody. Thank you all for joining your buddy Uncle Bruce here on a fine Monday morning, February the 12th, 2024. It's February, not April, Bruce. Welcome all. And it's nice to see you here. Uncle Bruce, it's interesting that both the Dow and NASDAQ are up minimally, while the stocks we follow are having a great day again. Isn't it? It's something. Richard Garner, neat. Alberto, SoFi to the moon. Joking, familia, joking. It'll come back down this afternoon. We'll find out about that. 840 now on SoFi. Volume today, 6 million. High of the session, 842. The low of 810 so far. That is our SoFi number at this point in time. 150 million officially now shorted, according to the latest reports. Well, okay. 1503 on GameStop, up 37 cents. Volume today, 362,000 shares. Blew through 15, got up to 1511 already, 1502 right now, 472 on Rocket Lab with 5.23 million traded. The Rocket Lab low, 445, the high of 476, 476.5. We're at 472. We're right near the high of the day on Rocket Lab. And Citigroup has put a buy recommendation on it with a $6 target, first time. Isn't that interesting how Wall Street is now recommending Rocket Lab? Who would have thought they would do that? Isn't that something? I kind of like this. Gavin Trailer, 10,117 shares of Rocket Lab, bought an average of $3.95. Happy days are here again. Oh, Gavin's making money again. Way to go there, buddy. Way to go. Giddy up there, Gavin. Taking that dinero, and why not ride this puppy for a little bit? Yeah, baby, 471. Another 25 cents. You're up $1 a share. Hey, it beats working for a living. I'll tell you that. Giddy up, man. Nicely done indeed. Those of you who've written cash secured puts on your Rocket Lab, you got to be smiling today. I suspect some of you are up some nice percentage points already, and it's going to get better. The big T, GameStop. Did I miss anything on GameStop? What's happening? We are 2.5 weeks away from earnings. That much I know. Waiting for Mr. Cohen to tell us what he's going to do with $1.2 billion. Maybe there's speculation about that. The fact that they're probably making money right now as an overall corporation doesn't hurt. What else is in store? Could there be a capped call transaction financing in the works? I don't know. I don't know. There could be all kinds of stuff going on here. David Dove, thank you, Uncle Bruce. Thank you. Way to go, Dave. David, getting richer, taking classes and getting richer at the same time. Well done, David Duff. Keep up the good work, buddy. And all of you out there who are grabbing these classes on how to write options, making the moolah here. Welcome to the party, pal. This is what it's about. Rocket Lab 469.5, GameStop 1508, SoFi 841. We're up on all of them. Interesting morning. We're up 29 on the Dow right now, and let's just see what this market has in store for everybody. Thank you all for the thumbs up so far. We're approaching the thumbs up meter. What's it saying? 162. We're only 38 away from 200, you guys. Awesome. So appreciated. If you're giving me a thumbs up, let me know what number you are. And let the world know that you too are supporting this channel by throwing a free thumbs ups out there. Costs you nothing to pop them out. Thank you, all of you who are doing that. It's much appreciated. Giddy up, kids. 468.5 on Rocket Lab right now. High of 476 already. SoFi 840 with a high of the day of 843. Everybody, welcome to the program here on a pretty okay morning for some of our favorite stocks. I don't think anyone's complaining around here. We're up 20 on the Dow, 1 point higher on S&P, 13 points better on NASDAQ. Oil down a penny right now. Okay. Yeah, man. Very good. Very nice. Very nice. Excuse me. Yes, indeed. Go, baby, go. 841 on SoFi. Going higher. We're at the high of the day right now. I think we're at SoFi's high of the morning as we speak. 843. We were just touching that. That's the high of the day on SoFi. 15.12 on GameStop. I think that's the high of the day. 15.14. We're climbing again on GameStop. 15. My machine is slow, but I think this is the high of the day on GameStop. 15.16 now. This is our high of the day on GameStop. Our high of the day on SoFi. 471 on Rocket Lab. We're approaching the high of the day there. What else? Let's go. Let's go. Brian, number 164, go Rocket Lab and SoFi from Brian. And yes, giddy up, everybody. 15.16 on GameStop, 841 SoFi. Rocket Lab 472, climbing again. AI up $1.53 to $30. AI $30 a share. Welcome back to 30 on AI. Yes, Enphase up 6.29. AMD's up 130. Adobe down $10. Netflix up 19 cents. Nvidia up 4.49. Tesla up 49 cents. Matterport up 4 cents. Spire 1083 up 39 cents. SmartRent up 4.5. Okay, kids. Unity up 126 as well. Interesting moves here for some of our faves. 20-point gain on the Dow. 15.19 on GameStop. 15.19 now. We just went right through $15. It's not even there. Nothing stopping this thing today. So far, up 53 cents on your GameStop shares. A volume 517, only 517,000. Very quiet, but moving. SoFi volume is now 7.6 million at 840. Rocket Lab volume 5.8 million, almost 6 million on Rocket Lab as well. Giddy up, kids. Nice to see you here, and welcome to the party, pal. It's called Making Money. Indeed. Those of you written credit trades, those of you doing put call spreads and put spreads, well done out there. Some of you are reaping some nice rewards there, trailing hot running stocks and front running those who are topped out a bit. Well done as well. Cheers, everybody. 15.21 on GameStop. 15.21. The high of the day, 15.22. Yep, there's nothing for sale. Very interesting right here, right now. All right. AI, 30.06. $30.06, 30.09 high of the day, 2.6 million traded on AI. They're on fire. They were $24 a week ago. They're rolling up. Cash secured put writers, happy bunch, absolutely. All right, Brian. They are trying to kick out Calgary's mayor. Politics is wacky. Brian, I have heard basically zero news about her since she was voted in. No one follows local news anymore. Really, isn't it amazing? Yeah, people are too busy with other issues like survival. But what are you going to do? It is what it is. Yeah, there's always some politician in trouble somewhere, isn't there? Okay. Rocket Lab up 40 cents now, 474 on your Rocket Lab. We're approaching the high of the day here, 476. 6 million, broken the 6 million barrier. There is buying coming in on Rocket Lab, and it's up 38 cents, 38 and a half, 472. Yep, up again, and that is causing a wave behind it. Momentum wave, no question. Very, very interesting session here. I'm glad you're part of the show today, everybody. I'm glad you're part of the channel. Nice to have you here. Appreciate you all joining us. The thumbs up meter keeps climbing. Thank you for getting me closer to 200 thumbs ups, 170 now. We're only 30 thumbs ups away from 200. I appreciate this, everyone. Thank you. 289 viewers. Welcome, newbies. If you're brand new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Hit the thumbs up button. Become a member if you'd like to chat during market time. This is reserved now for members of the channel. Gold Bagel members are the platinum membership level here. They're the ones who join me every morning at 8 o'clock Eastern for the pre-alert show. That's a half hour just for them. Then they join me Wednesday nights, primetime live, 7 o'clock Eastern, just for them. And then once in a while, I put up trade tips just for Gold Bagel members to help compensate you for the cost of the channel. But it keeps this channel running. And so thank you all. Those of you who are making money here, way to go. We're trying to get everyone richer, if that's possible. Learning how to write stock options, how it's done. Welcome all. I'm glad to see you here. Watching some of these stocks, Sofi, 836. We were 750 last week, something like that, if I recall. This wasn't this last week's chart on Sofi. Yeah, look at last Monday. Right there on the left side of that chart. That's last Monday. We were at 750. And then Tuesday we got into that, 770 range. And then Wednesday we slumped again, 760 kind of, 770. And the Thursday got a little jump. Right through $8 on Thursday. And then look, Friday kind of held it. Not bad. Now we're at 8, what are we at now? 837. So on this chart, we're approaching that 850 level. That's pretty good. Just one thing, though. There's 150 million shorted on SoFi. Just one little tiny thing to remember. 150 million have been shorted on SoFi. That's a record high number of shorts against a company that just made a profit for the first time in 12 years and exceeded expectations and raised their full year guidance. And yet, all-time record high short position. Something isn't going to last. Something's going to give. Here's the short position number right here. You can see it just below my forehead here. 150,790,000 shorted as of Jan 31. 24. That's 17% of the free float right there on SoFi. You know what? These guys are making the Knights of Ni, angry. You do not upset these guys. This is a mistake. I mean, look at this guy's face. You want to upset that man? Do not upset the Knights of Neat. Don't do it. But they're doing it. The shorters are defying the Knights of Neat, and they're going to pay dearly for this mistake. Someone has made others pay dearly for their mistakes. Yeah, welcome to the party, pal. Don't get caught being nasty. It's going to be bad. Even in bare feet, you can't stop the good guys. You can't. What can I say? Thank you all for joining us here. It's great to have you. And well, let's have some fun. Let's see if you guys can make money here. Brian, I'm sure you heard about Danny Deals was name dropping and complimenting you, Uncle Bruce, on his video yesterday. So fun. Yeah, I hadn't heard that, but I do appreciate that, of course. I know Danny has mentioned this channel a few times, and I believe there are a number of viewers here now that had been watching him, and I welcome all of you guys. You're more than welcome to be here. I like Danny. Danny is doing his thing over there, and he's got a really great following. I love it when I see individual hardworking YouTubers. It reminds me of me. Yes, I'm an individual, I think, hardworking YouTuber, and I don't have a corporate game behind me. I don't have a bunch of sponsors paying my bills. I don't have 25 support staff taking care of all my needs. I'm just cranking out content as best I can. Danny's doing what he's doing. I'm thrilled. One of these days, we got to get him on here, and I got to figure out a way to get on his channel, and we got to do a hangout, no question about it. Hector, Uncle Bruce, Unity Software has a dramatic chart too, by the way. Brian, he liked your 2 steps up and 1 step down comment. He liked that. Splayer, I have this year a lot to do. Fill up almost all of those SPACs. Fill 100 Paramount or 2 spreads here. My AIs and folks. Splayer's got a busy year in front of him. And making money. Way to go, Splayer. We're up 26 on the Dow, kids. Finally, but we're still mixed everywhere else. S&P down 2, NASDAQ up 1. That's what's happening on the big markets. Oil down 3 cents. Oil down 9 cents. What can I say? Okay. What else is going on? SoFi 835 up 22. GameStop 1514 up 48. Rocket Lab 471.5 up 37.5. AI up 168. 30.15. Apple up down 112. Enphase up $7. AMD up 148. Adobe down 11.40. We really have a mixed bag. Some way up, some down. Netflix up $1. Nvidia up 5.30. Tesla up 21 cents. Matterport up a nickel. Spire up 34 to 10.78. We got SmartRent up 6 cents at 3.08. What else? Unity up 139, doing well. Google down 88. Moderna up 63. Cisco down 29. Pfizer up 40. IBM down 150. HPQ up 22. Microsoft down 348. ME up 3.8 cents. Amazon down 28 cents. HD, Home Depot up 230. Vanik is up 75. Goldman up $5. Boeing down $1. It's up and down everywhere. Meta, Facebook up $8 pretty well. Target up $2.50. JP Morgan up 28 cents. Costco down $5.25. Walmart up 19 cents. Disney up $2. American Airlines down 3 cents. AMC up 25 cents to $4.63. DraftKings down 40 cents. Royal Caribbean up 94 cents. So there's a mixed bag market right there. But some of the favorites around here kind of going up today, isn't it? Neat. The Uber unchanged, by the way, 70.92 now, unchanged. Yeah, giddy up, 473 on the Rocket Lab. I think we're approaching the high of the day again. 476.5 is the high. We're 3 cents below that. Coming on with a little bump again. 6.6 million traded on Rocket Lab. 30.02 on AI. 15.14 on GameStop. And 836 on SoFi. Got a lot going on all at the same time. Thank you all. Interesting. I think SoFi weekly, guys, is where you should show up, especially after you advise it's writing time. Brian, interesting. My cash security put on Rocket Lab hasn't changed, even though the stock has popped. What about the bid? Maybe the last trade is off, but what about bid asks? Have they moved? What are the bid asks on either side of your contract? Check those out too. Dude, I love it, Uncle Bruce. Just getting ready for my work week, and I took in a full day's pay in credit from spreads. This is easy as pie. NVIDIA puts spreads, just roll them up, no fuss at all. See? No fuss at all. See? Of course, Tesla is just a beauty sitting on a log with tons of premium. Open profit loss just there today, plus 300. $300. That's dollars. A dude making just as much money as if a dude was working full time. And so now he's going to work and make just as much money as he's made in the market already. Pretty good, huh? Yeah, dude's time working is running out. Dude won't be working much longer. Dude is the kind of individual, in my opinion, that will soon be making more money, not working, taking care of his own affairs, to the point where dude will make so much more money looking after his own assets that he can't afford to even leave his house to go to work. He's just going to be a full-timer and living a different life, which, of course, is available to all of you if you want it. Would you like to not work for somebody else and just work for yourself? Would you rather be able to grab your phone where your account is located and go to Costco this morning and do your shopping on a Monday morning rather than on a Saturday afternoon when everybody is there with their screaming kids? Would you rather shop and would you rather get your tires changed at Costco on a Monday afternoon than on a Sunday when it's mayhem? Planning a holiday. Why don't you plan a holiday when everyone else is working? So wherever it is you're going there at the cheapest airfare because it's shoulder season, the cheapest hotel rates, the pool is all yours, the hot tub and pool. The tours are available, but not with screaming and hordes of complaining tourists. You can do that with this game being played here on this channel. You have your life at your time, your schedule, and you avoid all the nonsense. Welcome. Brian's saying, we like dollars here. We kind of like dollars. I hear you. We like this game. Why not, kids? Make your dough from your own dough. Let's put your money to work rather than you. Guide your money. Guide it. Guide it here. Guide it there. Make it work. It'll work harder than you ever worked. It'll remind you of when you were 18. You worked pretty hard at 18, but you can't do that anymore. You don't need to work that hard anymore. Why? I know some of you are desperately trying to tell your coworkers, you got to do what I'm doing. I'm telling you right now, man, before I came into the office today, I was hanging out with Uncle Bruce, and they're going to go, oh, God, Uncle Bruce again. I'm telling you, I took class number 5 this weekend and number 6. Now I'm going to take 7 and 8 and 9. I'm writing options already. I'm already bringing in more money than I make here in a shift. Well, why don't you quit then? I will be. It's coming. I'm telling you. While I'm still here, let me interact with you to bring you along where I'm going so that you and I can hang out together out of here. And we can go why don't we go golfing in the summertime together? We'll go golfing together. Or we live in a southern climate. Let's go for a round of golf. We'll take our phones with us. We have our accounts with us. Between shots, we'll check our markets. We can trade options on the 4th tee. It doesn't matter. Why are we working here when we could be doing that there? I don't understand it. We're both in our 30s or 40s or 50s, and we're not getting any younger, and the jobs are killing us. The stress around here is murder. People are getting laid off at all kinds of departments all around us. Why do we think we're immune from being let go? Why don't we walk on our terms? Grab control of our lives, baby. Come on. I know that's what some of you are trying to do. You tell me. What can I say? Dude, I'm going to open up a charity nonprofit, private jets for old bagelers. Now, there's a there's a good cause. Honestly, prices for Belgium in May are somehow very cheap. Robert Benson, I'm number 181, by the way, Bruce. Let's go to 200 thumbs ups for this guy. Thank you very much. Dude, have a good day, everybody. CPI tomorrow, I believe. Slayer, dude, sounds good. I think I made a note that it appears in 50 years. You two have a good one. Keep it calm. Thank you, everybody. We're down 1 point on the Dow. Okay. We're up a penny on Uber. Okay. SoFi 832 up 19, GameStop 1498 up 32, and Rocket Lab 467.5 up 33. This is not a bad day. AI just under 30, 29.79. We get a little morning pullback, but that might not last very long. We'll see. 187.71 on Apple, down 114. Enphase up $6. AMD up 144. Adobe down $11 right now. Netflix up 23 cents. Nvidia up 540. Tesla down 124. Spire $11. Spire is $11, having done a $12 private placement. Up 56 cents on Spire. 95,000 traded. That's just short of 800,000 pre-reverse split. Interesting stuff. Okay, guys. Welcome to the party, each and every one. 1501 on GameStop. Right back through 15. That was easy. It just did that. Right over $15 a share, right like that. Yep. 468 on Rocket Lab. 833 on SoFi. Dow's positive, up 14 points. That was easy. There you go. We're running up again. Money's coming into the market. Isn't that interesting? Yes. Very interesting session today. Congratulations to those of you over the weekend. You were signing up for classes. A number of you. I'm recognizing names now. I'm beginning to recognize a few repeat offenders. Picking up class, not just one or two, but 3, 4, now 5, 6, and 7. I see what's going on. Yes, you're picking it up. You're picking up the knowledge. Well done. Congratulations. Take your time. Rewatch them as many times as you need to watch them. If you have any questions, let me know. If any of you are trying to buy my classes, and I do get this question from time to time, people will ask me, Bruce, I'd like to buy 3 of your classes right now. Do I have to buy them one at a time on your website, or can I just order 3 classes and tell you what I want? Here's how you do it. If you want to buy them one at a time, you can do it through the website. If you would rather that I send you the links to the classes, you can make a PayPal donation to my PayPal account. It should be down below all the time. It should be, here it is right here, by the way. There's the PayPal link. You can make a donation for $150 a class anytime you want. So if you send $450 US to this PayPal account, send me a private email after you do this. And here's my email address. It's down below, but there it is. And just say, Bruce, I just sent you $450. Would you please send me links to class numbers, blah, blah, and blah, and I'll get you lucky after. After I'm off the air, I'll send you the 3 classes. And you got your links in your email. You can refer to them as many times as you want. Just save the links, and you're good to go. All right. Let me know if I can be of help. If any of you are ordering classes on the website, and you've been given your link, and you watched 20 minutes of the class, and then you had to do something, and you came back to computer, and you can't find the link anymore, send me an email. You haven't lost it. It's all right. I'll resend you the link through an email, and then you have it there, and you're good to go. You can rewatch the class as many times as you like. All right. So you just let me know with an email, and I'll get you looked after. No big deal. All right. Thank you all for your support of this YouTuber through classes and through becoming a member of this channel and donations and one-on-ones and whatever works. I'm happy to help. I'm trying to make you richer. I want you guys to get richer. We have 187 thumbs ups in the house. We need 13 more. And we will have 200 for the day, which is always our daily objective. 200 thumbs ups or more. Thank you all for helping out. I know the rerunners who are watching this show on rerun, they always hit the thumbs up button. I thank you. But those who are here live, if I get over 200 when you're here live, that means I have a shot at 250, 300 on the rerun. Thank you all for thumbs ups. It just gives the channel momentum with YouTube. They don't change the algorithm on us. They keep promoting us to the viewers. That's what I'm talking about. It's all good. Marcus, Spire, Bruce. Spire, it's going higher, Bruce. Spire's on fire, baby. Yeah, look at that. Check the Spire. Marcus 1110, Marcus 1125, Bruce. Robert Spire's on fire. 1132, up 88 cents. 88 miles an hour on Spire. Giddy up, everybody. 118,000 traded. That's a million-ish pre-split. That's almost a million-ish shares pre-split. It's all not quite as close. It's 900 plus thousand. 1125 and the high of the session, 1132 on good old Spire. How about that? 120,000, 121,000. Yeah, baby, 125,000 is a million shares of pre-split stock changing hands. Good stuff. That's interesting. Yeah, 1 day ago, investors appear satisfied with Spire Global's incorporated prospects. Yeah, no kidding. I think there's a serious investor has 10 million reasons to be satisfied. They bought 833,333 shares at $12 each. Last week when the stock was $7, hello, I get it. I think you guys get it. It is pretty good. Spire 1126, guys, looking just fine. Alberto says, Uncle Russ, you called this 3 years ago. I love being able to say he told you so. I'm laughing my ass off. You said this 3 years ago. You said people will be quitting their day jobs, learning how to write options, and here we are. And well. Didn't take 3 years for a bunch of you, did it? No, it doesn't actually. Brian, wow, Spire is running here. Hector, NASDAQ just slipped into the red, but the stocks we follow continue climbing. NASDAQ is crazy. There you go. Uber up 23 cents, by the way. It's green again. It's going into the 90s, just so you know. I'm not trying to hide Uber. It's going to the 90s. SoFi 836, GameStop 1502, Rocket Lab 473.5, up almost 40 cents a share. Rocket Lab volume is now 7.5 million shares. The AI shares 176 higher, 30.23. It went under 30 and went right back over 30 and higher. SoFi 836 on 10.8 million here. We're going higher. Got 150 million short position. We got saps who are short this stuff. Every dollar this goes up, they lose $150 million. Buy it. Just run them out of town. Why not? This is what's going to happen, I think. I think there could be even more coming. I'm just got a hunch. I just got this vibe. Something big is about to break on SoFi. Something really big. But, old man hunch. That's what we're talking about here. Welcome all to the party. Welcome all to the show. 1135 on Spire. This is the high of the day, up at 91 cents on 124,000. That's a million shares. Pre-split, a rollback, pre-rollback. Pap, thanks for the great call on Rocket Lab. It all made sense, what you had to say, and I went in there big time. Nothing like people say, like me saying, hey, put in what you can afford to lose. I went in big time. I'm in there, baby. 473 on Rocket Lab, up 39 cents, and now Citi puts a buy recommendation on it. Yeah, I like it. Brian, they might halt Spire. We'll have to see if it gets halted. Why would it be halted? It can go up. There's nothing wrong with it going higher. 1138 a share. The high of the day right now, up 94 on Spire, going higher, folks. Giddy up, kids. Welcome to the party. Nice to have you join us today. Sure having a lot of fun around here. There's just never a dull moment with some of our favorite stocks. What can I say? Kids, it's just a good time, don't you think? I think it is a really good time. Daddy likes it. There we go. All righty. We're up 17 on the Dow. Aspire at 1130, up 86. Uber's up 20 cents. SoFi's up 24. 34, GameStop up 39, Rocket Lab up 38, AI up 167. They're all green. They're all green, kids. What we're following there, interesting stuff. Robert, I'm leaning back on all my SoFi puts. Looking at all this green right now, it's going to look even better, my friend. Hector, an 8 to 9% rise on Spire and Rocket Lab. Remember this day. Spire, already forgotten, but wasn't Kathy Woods buying as well Rocket Lab during the previous days? Yes, she did. She bought 4.7 million at $3.90 to $4. Yeah, Kathy Woods bought a ton of Rocket Lab as soon as they made that announcement. On that financing I explained to you, she was in there with 5 million big ones. Yeah, Brian, BMR up 646%. Laugh out loud. They had a halt. There you go. Congratulations on whatever there. 24-point gain on the Dow. 1 point gain on S&P. 13 on NASDAQ. Oil up 9 cents. Boom, baby. Boom. Isn't it fun? Giddy up, everybody. Cheers to all of you out there. Thank you for joining this old YouTuber as we try to fill you in on what's going on. 475, 476 on Rocket Lab. I think we're hitting a high of the day right now. Looks like the high of the day. 30.25 on AI. GameStop 15.07. SoFi 8.38 up 24. And Aspire now up 66 cents to 11.10 on Spire. High of the day 11.38. 132,000 traded on Spire. Uber up 29 cents. SoFi volume is now 11 million. GameStop at $15, 15.07, 782,000. Rocket Lab 478. New high of the day on Rocket Lab right now, right this minute, up 44.4 on 7.6 million. Rocket Lab high of the day right now. We're going for $5. Its next stop is 5. It's trying to get up there. AI 3018 up 170 a share on AI. Everybody, you like this game? Anybody like this game? Welcome all. Giddy up, kids. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Aspire saying that's why it was obvious to me when I want to buy maybe something and Kathy steps in, then I definitely make a lot of dinero in the upcoming week. It's already a golden rule for me to join in. When she buys, I buy. There you go. She was in there on Rocket Lab at 4 average on a chunk of stock. Yes, indeed. I think she had a chunk already and bought more. Yes. Brian, I'm having fun. Mondays aren't usually fun, but I'm having fun today. It's a nice little game going on here. Eh? You like this game? Giddy up, kids. Welcome to the new game in town. It's called Making Money on Stock Markets with Bruce. Why not? 478 to 479 on your Rocket Lab. We're higher again. This is the high of the session here on 7.7 million now. Rocket Lab climbing at 478 to 479 a share, pushing this 480 level out of the way and going higher. Very, very entertaining, to say the least. Thank you all for being part of the program today and joining with me. Thumbs up meter, it continues to climb. Right now, I'm showing thumbs ups at 201. You guys are awesome. Absolutely incredible. Thank you all for coming through for me. 201 thumbs ups live on the show. That is appreciated. They're coming through, and you guys are just the best. I thank you very much. Thank you for joining this channel as Chillin' with Uncle Bruce members or Gold Bagel memberships. Thank you for signing up. Those of you grabbing these classes and learning how to write options, well done, everybody. I'm pretty excited for you guys. You're changing your lives. There's no doubt about it. The awareness, the market awareness you're going to grow, you're going to gain. Just this alone will grow your ability to be a better trader. Just understanding the market in a more comprehensive way. You're just adding value to your talents of being able to buy and sell stock going forward and making money. I can't explain it any better than that. I'm thrilled with how this is going for so many of you here who are making money in the option market. You can't. I know some of you can't believe it. I know there are people here who go, I can't believe I just hauled in like $3,000. Is there something? What did I do wrong? I just brought in $3,000 into my account, and if I buy these calls back or these splits back, If I close this position out that I just took a couple of days ago, it's only going to cost me $2,000. I get to keep $1,000. Is this right? Am I really allowed to keep this money? Am I? You're kidding me. In a couple of days, I've made more money than I make at work. Is this real life, or is this just fantasy? Or have I been caught in a landslide, step away from reality? Am I hearing music in the background? What is going on here? We're up 34 on the Dow. We're up 3 on S&P. We're up 19, 20, make it 22 on NASDAQ now. We're green on the markets. 841 on Sofi, 1510 on GameStop, Rocket Lab 478, AI 3030, Spire 1106. Yep, there's some upticks going on here, aren't there? Yes, there are. We have 200 plus thumbs ups again today. Thank you guys. This is awesome sauce. 210. There they are. 210, baby. 262 people here. 210 thumbs ups. No channel has that kind of ratio between viewers and thumbs ups. Nobody. This channel, because of you guys. I thank you very much. This is what blows the computers at YouTube. They can't understand it. There's only 260 people watching this guy. How does he have 210 thumbs ups? It's unbelievable, the engagement. Well, look at the commentary coming through here from members. That's a sign. YouTube loves this stuff. They live for this engagement between viewer and host. Yeah, baby. Well, kind of fun engaging when you're making money. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. I like this game, they say. Up 192 on AI, 3039. Giddy up. Rocket Lab 477 here. We're at the highs here on 7.88 million. GameStop 1509. SoFi 840, the high of the day, 843. We're right there. 11.65 million on SoFi. Yeah, it's spreading. It's looking good. Alberto, my Tesla covered strangles are insane. Wow, WTH. Giddy up. Giddy up there, Alberto. Kids are getting richer around here. Love it. Keep the drive alive, you guys. Take your share of the money coming in here from these option gamblers. They're idiots. They're morons. They don't know what they're doing. They are not experienced on how to trade options. It is your job to take their money. You're the casino. You have to take their money. I'm sorry, you have to do it. Douglas, your classes, you've picked them up. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing those two coming through. There's one right there. And what's the other one you grabbed? Yes. If you need any advisory on your class numbers there, you let me know. But I think you're okay. Let me double check. I think you may have ordered the same class twice. Send me a private email. I'll straighten you out. We'll either get you another one or we'll figure it out. Not to worry. Thank you all for joining in and grabbing classes, becoming part of this channel, following this YouTuber. It's great to have you here. We're just trying to make a couple of bucks. It's nothing personal. It's just business. 841 on SoFi, 1099.11 on Spire, 1507 on GameStop, Rocket Lab 476.5, AI at 3040, going higher. Yes, indeed. Alberto, pocket filling has commenced already. Geez, my Rocket Lab average is 410, almost ready to deploy some covered calls. Let them go. Just let them go. We're going through 5, 5.5, going through 6. Definitely going higher. There'll be more buy recommendations from Wall Street. Just wait for it. More coming. $6 target prices, 7s, 8s. Oh yeah. We got a new game in town called Rocket Lab. Yes, the preferred choice of Wall Street. Definitely very interesting. Never ever a dull moment in this game. People like this game. Oh yeah. Welcome everyone to the party, pal. Susan, it's because Bruce is so lovable. Oh, thank you very much. I do what I can. I just didn't think I was doing that necessarily, but thank you. Nice comment. That's very, very kind. Thank you very much. 3035 on that AI. Yes, sir. Nelly, we've seen some action here. Isn't it interesting? Isn't it just so interesting? All right. Welcome, kids, to the show and to the party. Nice to have you around. We've been on a little over 2 hours, kind of getting ready to say my goodbyes here. Let's see. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I found it interesting yesterday. I read an article overnight. Maybe I caught it this morning, talking about all those Super Bowl commercials that were on yesterday. How much money some of the celebrities got paid to be in the commercials. Upwards of $10 million to appear in a Super Bowl commercial. And how many of them are making at least $1 million to $5 million each. And some of them are doing like little cameos, just doing a facial reaction or something. They're getting like a couple $100,000 just to kind of go, wow, that's serious money out there. What was it? The cost of a commercial this year was $6-7 million for a 30-second spot. $6 to $7 million they paid to get those eyeballs' attention for 30 seconds. Whoa, yeah, serious money. Quite amazing. Anyway, there you go. Let's go. Susan Shops. Big T, RM Semiconductor stock is 130 today. Last week was 75-ish. Luca, well, put credit spread on NVIDIA is printing and AI going up. Not too much, making me happy. Robert, it's going to be crazy when we can begin to write calls on Sofi and Rocket Lab and go both ways. Puts on red days, calls on green days. Luca, Alberta, you got to love it. Flint, I thought the ads were rather lame this year. Then, just in case from me, already a successful date for all of you and a relaxed day for Uncle Bruce, if that's possible. Definitely a successful one for all of you out there. Thank you all, Spire. Thank you, Spire. Spire back to 1102. We're up again. Uber up 26. SoFi 841. GameStop 1504. Rocket Lab 474. And AI 3036. Wait for the Football World Cup SoFi sponsor, please. There's that, too. Isn't that something? Going to be wild, kids. Going to be wild. 150 million shorted on SoFi. That cannot last with the stock at 840 a share. That will not fly. The stock will have to be much higher than this if there's going to be 150 million shorted on SoFi. This will not last. Hector, neat emoji time. Do not miss out on the fact that the knee emojis are being displayed here. The Knights of Knee are overviewing everything. You cannot upset the Knights of Knee. Do not do it. That's one thing. Just one thing. Don't upset the Knights of Knee. It's just not recommended. It's not good for you. I'm telling you. JR knows. Richard Carlin knows. Do not make the Knights of Knee angry. You must honor the Knights of Knee at all times. Do not underestimate their power. It is legendary. Untamed Viking knows. So does Corinne. Alberta, Luca, you're the man. The Knights of Knee are absolutely to be respected and to be honored and to be acknowledged every day on this channel without question. I bet you there are YouTubers out there who don't do this, and look at the price they're paying with losses and losses and losses. It's terrible. At least around here, we have a little bit of an insurance policy. The Knights of Knee, you must become a member and pop up the Knights of Knee emojis. BP knows what we're talking about. Robert Benson knows what we're talking about. Alberto knows. Flint Creek knows. These kids aren't kidding. Robert Benson, absolutely. Luca, neat. The heart emojis are coming out. Look out. Here we go. It's a free-for-all. Alberto. Oh, look out what Alberto's doing there. Giddy up, everybody. Neat. Party time. Party all the time. Oh, my gosh. Swear. Neat. That's right. Don't mess with the Knights of Knee. You'll only fool yourself and kiss away your money. Don't be doing that. Absolutely, everybody. Congratulations, all of you. Uber 7113 up 22. 1105 on Spire. Yeah, I like this game. Isn't this kind of fun? Oh my, the Big E. Neat, Truda. Neat. Here we go. There it is. They're coming in, one after the other. The knee emojis and the heart logos, the happy face logos, the party all the time photos logos. The emojis are coming through. Look out. Each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. 210 thumbs up was my last count. We are now at 224. 224 cruises. Thumbs up. So thank you. Cruise. I'm just seeing an ad on my channel about a cruise. Thank you all for this count. It is much appreciated. 224 thumbs ups and counting. The Big E knows. Neat is the way to go here. Absolutely. Thank you. And have yourselves a great rest of your day today. I'll be on my other channel tonight. I'll be on at, 7 o'clock Eastern for members of the other channel, Traveling with Bruce, and then at 8 o'clock for the big show, Eastern time. 8 o'clock Eastern for the big show over there, talking about travel and cruise ships and all that sort of stuff. So, guys, have a great rest of your day. Make nothing but money. Get richer. Enjoy the ride. Fold your arms. Make your strategic moves. Score cash secured put trades, and all of your trading, your straddles and everything else. Well done, everybody. All right, I'm so tired. I got to get off the air. I got to get some rest here. Say hi to Auntie Jen. See how she's doing. We'll keep you posted. I'll be on watching these markets. Keep your eyes open on this channel. You never know when the next video pops up. Thank you all. And let's see what's going on. Robert, one of my friends bought a Matterport camera. He now goes around making 3D photos. Look at that. See? I'm telling you, they're real. Deep value. Neat. Richard. Neat. Blair, have you talked there already once? You were talking about Icon of the Seas. I haven't talked much about it. Hector, Uncle Bruce, be proud of yourself today. Well, thank you. Thank you, and thank you. One, make money out there, buddy. Keep it going, you guys. Thanks for joining in. Alberto, Hector, facts. There you go. BP, Super Bowl viewership, 40 million. Last World Cup, 1.4 billion. Yes, indeed. Giddy up, I say, everybody. Welcome to the Party Pals. Thank you for being part of my show and this channel and this great burger family, bagel family. Thank you. Okay, that's it. I gotta pack it up. I'll catch you guys later. We'll stay on top of things from Palm Desert, California. Have a great rest of your day and get richer, please. You could use the money. Why not? Okay, see you later.